Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Pearl, where I am trying to play the game and complete the Pokédex. But first, I need to go to a new place. Let's go ahead and talk to this officer real quick, an officer of the law. Route 218 up ahead is a great fishing hole that's almost unknown to people. Very interesting. You should fish whenever there's a body of water. Oh, and by the way, do you need any tips on using the fishing rod? No, he's going to go ahead and tell us anyway. Thank you. So if I go through to Route 218, it will let me get to the Canalave city. Nope, I want to hit the town map. And yeah, boom, Canalave city. But to go there, I need surf. But fortunately, I have surf, so let me go ahead and change over to the item finder, because I feel like there might be an item on this. Island to find. You know what I mean? Oh, there's the number of steps. That's a lot of steps, ain't it? Oh, there's the bouncy guys, and here's this. Man, I really enjoy the change they made in Platinum, which makes it so you can scroll forwards and backwards through the Pokédex. But if I go back here first, there is an item. A rare candy, so that's a pretty good item. Free level on a Pokemon. I probably won't use those until I'm closer to the Elite Four. But yeah, for now, I will just continue up along this route and see what we can find. There's a fisherman down there, some berries and a honey tree. And right here, there seems to be a trainer who is going to challenge me. A man of the sea is also a man of Pokemon. Okay, that's all he has to say. That is a challenge, apparently. I guess he's declaring he has a Pokemon, and therefore he must battle me. Sailor Skylar sends out a Man-type. That's a water-flying Manatee Pokemon. Driflim doesn't really have any great moves against it, but we'll see. I'll go for an Ominous Wind, see how much damage that does. I am at a much higher level than this guy, so hopefully I'll be able to do some damage. Sure enough, I do. Don't get the big boost, but whatever. I'll go for a wing attack, which won't do that much damage, and another Ominous Wind should finish off the Man-type. Great. And a Gyarados comes out and intimidates me. I'll go for another Ominous Wind, which does a lot of damage on Gyarados, but that bite is gonna hurt. Actually, okay, it doesn't hurt that bad. I'll go for... Should I try to go for a Gust? I'll just finish him off with an Ominous Wind. Cool. Anchors away. Awesome. Let me switch Pokemon. Let's go ahead and put Bronzor in the first spot in my party. And let me go ahead and do something new. I'm going to give some guys Citrus Berries. Citrus Berries are like Oran Berries. They restore users' HP, but it's by 25% of your Pokemon's total HP. Now I have enough Citrus Berries to where I'm comfortable giving them to some of my Pokemon. Awesome. Let's go ahead and see this guy. I don't know who he is. Let's let it rock. It's the rhythm of battle. Cool, so we have a rocker with the same theme song as Team Galactic, but whatever. Guitarist Tony. He's a guitarist, not a rocker. My bad. Sends out a Luxio, and I send out a Bronzor. Go for an extra sensory. But didn't do that much. Restore old HP. Let's try a Gyro Ball. Roar brings in a new Pokemon, who will just use Crunch to finish off Luxio. Great. Thank you. Good use of your Roar. Check out these berries. Rost. No. What's this red one? I want to see this red one. Figgy Berry. No. Okay. Let me harvest these berries, but I've already seen them, and then we can continue on the route. We can go down here and surf on this patch of water because there's a couple trainers and maybe someone I can battle back here. Nice little effect. Here's a fisherman. Let's see what this guy's got. Yeah, nothing's biting. Okay, and he's gonna send out a Magikarp. I believe we have a Magikarp spammer. We need a tackle, and Bronzor is still paralyzed. Now he sends in Gyarados, which I will use extra sensory on and not do that much damage. So this could get a little bit rough. He's gonna use a Twister, which makes so I can't move. My extra sensory hits. Ooh, that Dragon Rage is strong. I will stay in with Bronzor though, because... Oh, now if he uses another Dragon Rage... Well, no, I'll just try another Dragon Rage. Yeah, so now I won't survive another hit from Dragon Rage. So now I need to switch. I wish I wasn't paralyzed. Probably could have dealt with this guy with just Bronzor if I wasn't paralyzed. Go ahead and switch to Turtwig, and finish him off. Yeah, Twister. Great. Now Crunch. Does that, and a Magikarp. Awesome, just keep finishing off with some crunches. Chowing down on the Magikarps. He's got one Gyarados and a bunch of Magikarps. Very elite trainer. Let me go ahead and challenge this guy. Outdoor fishing for the win. Shouting doesn't help my fishing any, but shout I must. Ooh, a real shouter. Very cool dude. Let's see. Fisherman Miguel sends out a Gyarados. Cool. Versus my Bronzor. Well, Bronzor should be able to deal with him with a few extra sensories. Although it's going to take a while, that's for sure. And also Rage is good. Ooh, yes. Okay, so I can't survive any more hits from Dragon Rage now. So I guess I will switch to Turtwig, and he'll use a Twister. I'll go ahead and Leech Seed because I think this guy is going to be a nuisance. And I'm going to go ahead and switch. Actually, why bother switching? Let me just not use Leech Seed again. That was a bad call. Ah, crap. But you saw the Citrus Berry activate there. Got a lot of health back from that. So now a Crunch finishes him off. Great. Turtwig levels up. Wants to learn Giga Drain. I'll have you keep the old moves. I may go back and learn Giga Drain at some point, but for now I'm just gonna stick with Leech Seed. I like Leech Seed as a health recovery move, and of course Gyarados is making me flinch a ton, which is annoying. But I'll get a little bit of health back. Now I'm back up to 40 HP. I'm gonna use a Synthesis. Gyarados used Bite, but I get some back from Leech Seed, and then my Synthesis didn't work. Great. So I'm gonna stay in. Hopefully he can't kill me with a Twister. Yep. And my Synthesis does heal me back up, finally. So now I'm back up to full, and I get a little bit more. I'm gonna use another Synthesis just to be safe. Use a Twister, that'll bring me down a little bit. But, and of course Synthesis failed, so it didn't matter. Or Synthesis didn't fail, it didn't activate. So yeah, okay, cool. Now I'm in a good situation to take him out. I use Dragon Rage, that'll bring me down. See, he's not using his moves logically. If he was logical, or at least had human intelligence, he would just be using, what's the word? He would be using, there's a word for what I'm looking for. He'd be using the move Dragon Rage every time, because it always has 40 health, and that's more than any of his other moves would use. So, I'm a little bit confused about the AI's decision-making there. I think part of it is just that, like, regular trainers have intentionally bad AI. They won't always go for the best move. You know, I guess that's just to balance the game for kids, which is part of the reason why I kind of like some of the ROM hacks I've heard of and played, because some ROM hacks really change AI, give everyone gym leader AI. Ooh, who's this dude? Croc, long time no see. With Puzzle, you wondering who I am? Oh, I'm not wondering who you are. You're Dawn's father. The father asked that I upgrade your Pokédex. He's going to... Chunk. He's going to physically put in software, because that is the way software works. Alright, I've upgraded your Pokédex. I should explain how it's been upgraded. It displays images of male and female Pokemon. I'll leave you to carry on with your professor. May I ask you to keep an eye on Team Galactic? Professor is concerned about Jubilife City. Probably not over. Something. Anyway, here's an officer. Boy, I sure am thirsty. Ha ha ha. When I first saw that in the game, I was so confused. I thought that had some big, deep meaning. And I thought that you had to find some item for him, and so I spent so much time looking for an item, and I couldn't find it because there is no item. That is something that's referencing past Pokemon games, where you, instead of just having a typical, I don't know where I was going with that sentence. It's like in other Pokemon games, there's usually someone who is thirsty. You have to give them a drink to get through a certain area. But in this game, you don't actually have to give them anything. Let's go ahead and check out Canalave City. The same kinds of Pokemon can have different abilities. Maybe I had to raise two with different natures. Interesting. I can't use the hidden move strength until I beat Byron the gym leader. I already got the strength HM from the Lost Tower on Route 209 also, ... But we have as well, so thanks for tipping us off though, lady, for sure. Let's go ahead and talk to this chick with a Psyduck. My Psyduck is very close to me, it can use the move Return. Yes, well anyone can use the move Return. Ooh, it's locked. Harbor Inn, the text is too faded. The Harbor Inn, I wonder if we'll be able to go there someday. Certainly hope so. Welcome to Canalave City, the Canal City. The Canalave. Maybe it's pronounced Canalave rather than... I'm pronouncing it Canalave, like cantaloupe, but maybe it's Canalave. In the old days, this port used to be the hub of cargo transportation. Very cool, thank you, sir. What nice music. Who'd you say I was again? Oh yes, I remember. Now I'm the move deleter. You've come to force your Pokemon to forget some moves. Remember, if there are moves that need to be forgotten. So that's the move deleter. He can get rid of one of your Pokemon's moves. I believe he does it free of charge. He doesn't require anything. It has applications for getting rid of HMs on some of your Pokemon, but besides that, I don't think there's any real reason to do it, because you can always just override a move with another move. A Pokeball makes it easy to catch the same kinds of Pokemon. That's the repeat ball. Thank you. Let's see. What can I purchase here? No balls? Well, quick balls are good for catching things. You just use them on the first turn. They have a pretty good chance. But, usually you don't want to try to catch things in the first turn of an encounter because their health isn't very low. Here we just have a few new items, maybe. A Max Repel, 250 steps. Okay, so that's a little bit better. But I don't really need anything for now, so we'll go ahead and ask this lady what's up. What should I buy for an outing on Iron Island, I wonder? Great question. We'll hopefully get to that someday. And down here, we've got this dude. Oh, what's up? Your clothes look damp. Were you swimming at the beach right by Sanjim Town? Oh, so that's a hint to go to that place, which we have already been to, I think. That's the route we went on a couple episodes ago. That took us to a place that was currently closed down. Somewhere beyond the sea, there are other lands populated by Pokemon and trainers. So insightful. This is something I found. It was mixed up with a whole bunch of cargo from another country. So I'll just give it to you for free. TM48. I thought it was going to be some item from another region. You know how Pokemon have their own abilities? The move Skill Swap exchanges the user's ability with that of its target's Pokemon. How you would use Skill Swap is a measure of your expertise as a trainer. That's a pretty cool move. Definitely has some cool applications, but I don't really know what to do with it exactly. I wonder what Pokemon can even learn it. Let's check that real quick. Yeah, here it is. So it's a Psychic type with 10 PP. And let's just see if any of my Pokemon can learn it. Probably Bronzor. Yeah, Bronzor and Drifblim. So it seems to be learnable by special type Pokemon. Approximately special Pokemon. I don't know. That was just making up words. But anyway, let's go ahead and, since I'm healed up, cross this bridge where nothing remotely surprising is going to happen. But before I cross the bridge, let me make sure I like the order of my party. Yeah, I like that order. I think I'll leave it like this. And sure enough, we're challenged by Ralph. Hey, Croc. You're gonna challenge the gym leader up past here, eh? Someone should check to see if you're ready for this challenge. That someone is me, with my brand new gym badge. So he's already defeated the gym leader Byron, I guess, and he's here to challenge me with his 5 Pokemon. I only have 4 that I actually use. He's gonna start out with Staravia, which Bronzor is a perfect counter for. So that's great. I kinda doubt with his team he managed to beat the gym leader. Ooh, Intimidate, that's a tough one. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Hypnosis. He's just gonna use a quick attack. I figure the Hypnosis will make it just a little bit easier to deal with him. Use an extra Sensory and I'll recover some health. Use another quick attack. That's his best move here, is quick attack. A takedown. He sure enough gets finished off with an extra Sensory. And I get a little bit of health back from Shell Bell. Great, just look at those great stats. And he uses Future Sight. Ooh, Future Sight, that's a move with some good applications. 2 turns after the move is used, the foe is attacked with a hunk of psychic energy. I probably won't use it, but I think it could be interesting. Give up on Future Sight. I think there's an application for it, but I just don't really see what it could be good for. So Monferno, this is his toughest Pokemon. He definitely has a fire type move and a fighting type move, so he could do some serious damage to Bronzor. So I'm going to switch into Weasel expecting a fire type move here, and he'll use Brick Break, which I don't know how effective that would have been against Bronzor, but it does a lot of damage against Weasel. But now I can... So I think I can survive one more hit from Brick Break from Monferno. So Aqua Jet is a priority move. So I think I will outspeed and hopefully do... Oh, just barely more than half damage. Kinda sucks, but Flame Wheel? Seriously? He should use Brick Break again. That doesn't even make sense. Brick Break would definitely do more damage than that. I don't know. Some of these, the trainers just don't have great move choices, which is, yeah, I don't know. Now Roselia. So now I can switch into Drifblim. Probably Roselia is going to use like Stun Spore or something like that. Giga Drain. That fortunately doesn't do that much damage. So now I am free to use a Gust. And not quite taking me out. Toxic Spike. So now if I switch anyone in, it's going to get poisoned. So that was a good move for him to use on Roselia. Actually, I don't think he had anything better to do against me. So getting those Toxic Spikes set up. Hopefully he sends in a Buizel. Buizel probably has Pursuit, so I don't want to switch out. I'll go ahead and use an Ominous Wind. The Aqua Jet doesn't do much damage. And the Ominous Wind one-shots, probably because of Stab. So then Heracross. Oh wait, I didn't mean to use Ominous Wind. That was stupid. Aerial Ace Gust. Gust is 4 times super effective against Heracross, so that's the move I needed to use in there. Awesome. Bronzor's trying to evolve, but I'm not going to let him because I'm a meanie jerk face. And, great. Yeah, you're just a little bit better than me, as usual, but listen up. Let me tell you who's going to take the Pokemon League and become the champion. You guessed it, it's going to be me. Anyway, you should be able to take on the gym leader here. Hurry up and go take the challenge. Cool. First off, I think I need to check out the Canalave library, because that's where Cynthia told me to go. And I always do what goth chicks tell me to do. That's my #1 rule in life. This is the Canalave library. Please keep quiet. Let's see what she has to say. Please don't disturb me, I'm reading. Wow, you're really fun. I feel like there's going to be a hidden item in here. I'm going to not be all that quiet. And use my item finder. I bet this guy's reading too. The books on the 3rd floor are easy to read. The ones down here are all too tough for me to understand. Huh. I wonder. Let's see what this kid's up to. Someone's always checked out the book I want to read. Too bad. Every book contains someone's memories at various places in time. Libraries aren't just buildings where books are kept, you know? There were different places and times are gathered together. Very cool. On this floor, you'll find books by the myths and legends of Sinnoh. Okay. So there's some books. Maybe we can go ahead and read them at a later date. But if I head down here, I can head out. And, let's go ahead and keep checking down this town. I'm going to study at the library. I love reading. Reading says something LeVar Burton-esque. The gym leader and trainers of this gym go out to Iron Island. They're not only there to train their Pokemon, but they work out as well. Okay. And this house, let's see. Oop, just a journalist. I'm with Juve Life TV. I'll do an interview. Let's not waste any time. Please select your favorite Pokemon type from this list. Ooh. I think this is all of them. Well, my favorite type is, It's a good question. I think it's grass. I know it's not the best type, but I think grass Pokemon are cool. I don't know. Ooh, so I guess I can go see it on TV later. Thank you for interviewing random strangers who come into your house. Canalave Dock. And... Ooh, this little kid. I'm going to be a sailor like my daddy. He's a real man amongst men. Even the sea doesn't scare him. But a gym leader would be cool too. Byron is so awesome. Our boy has too much energy. I wish he'd be a little quieter. Yes, isn't that what all parents wish? Well, I think with that, I need to go to Iron Island to try to get the gym leader to come back. So let's go ahead and step on this boat and see what this guy's got to do. Iron Island. Anchors away. Honk honk. What a vibe, right? Just very slowly enjoying the music. A nice cutscene too. And then the generic happy music. No hidden item there. I was kind of expecting one. Probably a hidden item here. Yeah, wait, where is it? A max Aether. Okay. So what's in this building? I believe no one. Yep, no one's here, because why would there be? The TV's on though, so someone must live there. But yeah, I think I will go ahead and end it off here before going inside Iron Island and doing any of that stuff. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Au revoir!